Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Jarrell, aka J Real, and I'm here reporting for Level 1 News. And today, I have another unboxing for you guys. I'm gonna get this knife that I have to open it up. Sorry, very crude idea, but this is what I have to open it. Let's see. And it looks like there's 3 Pixel Pals, and I'm seeing a Batman symbol. So I wonder what that could be. You know, the last time I did a Pixel Pals thing, the Batman, one of them was a Joker, another one was a Harley Quinn. So this is more DC stuff. So I'm gonna pull that one out first and figure out what it is exactly. Ooh, and it is a number 13 Batman itself. Okay, I like this from an animated series. Oh, okay. So you have the Batman. Okay. So let's see, they did the Joker, they did Harley Quinn, now they're doing Batman. Let's see some characters they have. We have a black one, the bottom of it is black, I have no idea who it is. And this is, oh no, that's so cool. They did a Street Fighter one where I had a Ryu and a Ken, and now I have an Akuma. That's amazing. I love Akuma, one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. I just think it's cool how he's just so ruthless. Let's see, we have one more right here left. And it's another Street Fighter character. And of course, how could you have Ryu without Ken? So now you have the whole trio of the three martial artists that do like the same style of fighting. So we have Akuma, they also have the Ryu, and now they have the Ken, along with the Chun-Li. So that's at least 4 Street Fighters. 3 DC people that I could think of from when we have Harley Quinn. We did an unboxing of Harley Quinn and the Joker, and now we have a Batman. So I'm gonna start from I can't even say my least favorite to my favorite because I love them all. But I'm gonna start with Batman. I'm gonna do the Akuma last because I just think it's so beautiful. So with this Batman box, it's blue and yellow, which is more indicative of how the cartoon Batman was, where he wore a little more blue, like his is like a bluish cape, not as black, and I like that. So let's see, let's open this up. They talk about, you know, of course they're gonna give you a little backstory on the back, but I love the picture. They give you a little backstory with the picture on the back. That's beautiful. You know, they talk about who he is and how he swore vengeance. Of course, everybody knows the story of Batman. Parents getting killed, now swore vengeance. And he's going to make sure there's no more crime in Gotham City. So, let's open them up. I love the colors. It's one of my favorite colors. So, let's see. Let's open this thing out. And once again, the Pixel Pals are made by a company called PDP, who also make the Afterglow controllers. You can find them online at pdp.com. You can all find these for about $14.99. This is number 13 right here. I think the highest I've seen was about 16 or so. I'm trying to remember the number. So this is the Batman, and as you can see, yes, it's the Batman. As you can see his cape back there. It looks really well done. I like it. You can tell the difference between everything about him, and I like how, like I said, they used the old one with the blue, because if it was black it'd be kind of hard to tell, but they used the navy blue and the black and was able to distinguish between his gloves, his mask, and his cape. So that's a good thing. Alright, so I'm gonna just put that right here to the side. Now let's go to the Street Fighter. I was never that great at Street Fighter. I could play it. I could put up somewhat of a fight. One of my favorite characters to use in Street Fighter is either Ken, Ryu, or Akuma. I loved Guile, but after a while it's hard for me to play with him. So this box, red and black because of Ken. Of course, you know Ken is red. They give you once again another backstory. Best friends with Ryu. And he was the only other playable character in the original Street Fighter as the second player. So if anybody didn't know that, because the original Street Fighter was an adventure game, Ryu. Like I said, I like it. It's for the 30th anniversary. This is number 16. So far 17 is the highest because Akuma is number 17. But this is number 16. Like I said, they did one with Chun-Li and they did one with Ryu. So you can sit there and have pretty much a good original cast. So let's see about this. Once again, you know how Pixel Pals, I've done the unboxing of Pixel Pals. That very, very simple with their boxing, but it looks very good. You know, you can always look through it. You can see exactly what you're about to get. There's no gimmicks, no anything like that. Once again, I'll open this up. Let's take him out. Here we go with the Ken. And they did a great job. Once again, like he came from a pixelated era anyway, but it looks really great. Like you could tell that he has gloves on his hands. They gave him his little smirk because Ken is usually a typical happy person rather than, you know, a angry, violent person, except for when he's violent Ken. But for the most part, he's very, very, very happy. So they did a good job. I could actually see the expression in his face. I can see him smiling. I can see everything about it. It's really good. Like, I like it. I like the way it looks. This is a great job. Every time I open one of these Pixel Pals, it just amazes me how much detail they could get out of, you know, just a couple of blocks. It's a bunch of blocks, but it's a good. I think it's a good idea. So there we go with the Ken. Let's stand him right next to Batman. Now my favorite. This is my favorite. Akuma. Now, for anybody who doesn't know about Akuma, he's basically a demon. he's basically a demon. I like Akuma. Most of the time he deals out 150% damage, but also takes under 50% damage. So it's kind of like a high risk, high reward type thing in Street Fighter. It's great. So this is one of my favorite characters. Him, Ken, and Ryu all were taught under the same person. I believe his name was Gen. It was Gen or Gen, whatever his name is. And their fighting style is an assassin fighting style anyway. And there's supposed to be some dark arts in it where you kind of let a demon take over your body. And, you know, you have to be careful about that. Akuma allowed it to happen. He went to the dark assassin side. And then, so that's why he became Akuma. And that's why he's basically part demon now. That's why he can do the Raging Demon. And anybody who allows it to happen can do it. Sakura can do it. Ken can do it. Ryu can do it. But it's really bad because you become inherently evil. And so here's the Akuma that they have. Now, the things that I look for in Akuma to make sure it's right. They have the eyes. The eyes are good. His eyes are usually red. I like the hair that they did it. They shaded it differently. You can tell it's up in a ponytail. They even have the little necklace around him. So that's a good thing. I'm like, this is great. Like, I love it. I love the fact that I can have my Street Fighter characters actually face each other. You know. So I think if I had out of these three, if I had to choose, the Ken looks the cleanest, but I think it's just because of how the contrast of colors for the character. I love Akuma, so I would probably pick Akuma. So let's get on to this lighting. Let's light these up. So once again, with these Pixel Pals, how they work, you just take off the little back, 2 AAA batteries, pop them right in there, and you know, like I said, they're really deep well for the batteries once again, and they stay in there pretty well. Close up the back, doesn't really add much weight to it, and then turn it on. And here's the Batman. That looks awesome. I even like how they have the little bat symbol, like they try to get something that it looks like a pixelated bird. Which That's fine by me. I like the way it works. This is actually really good. See, like they used a different color blue for the cape than they did. Like here's the cape here and here's the cape here. The boots, the gloves, and the mask. They used a different color blue so you can tell the difference. I like that. It's really, really smart. So, you know, this is great. This is a great ambiance. It's beautiful. So, now for the Ken. So you can order more of these, 15 bucks plus shipping and handling. I mean, for anybody who's a gamer or anybody who is a comic book reader or anything, you can get these, you can just put these in anywhere. You can just have them just light up. You can just make a little thing. Like, you don't even have to keep them on. You don't even have to turn them on at all, but that's the great part about it. They light up. You can have a little, you know, beautiful stage or whatever. I mean, you could just, I think they're great. A great accessory, something just to have up. It's pretty nice. I would have some more. I would have a bunch of these. Oh man, here you go. Let's light up the Ken right. Ready? There it is. Now here's the Ken Masters. I think it's great. You know, it's really, like I said, you could tell. You got the red gi. You can tell about his gloves. You know where they're at. You can see his little smirk. You can see still even evil eyes. So even with the expression on his face, it's kind of like, I'm happy, but I really want to fight. Like, it's great. He has a little smirk with his little, like, you know, brow, just like, it's like, I'm still angry. I love it. Good stuff. You can even tell where the belt is at, right there on his gi. The little black lines is the belt. This is beautiful. So now PDP is getting into Street Fighter. I can't even. One of my favorite Street Fighters. By the way, Akuma appeared in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo as a playable character, and you had to do something in order to beat M. Bison a certain way, and he would come in and Raging Demon and Bison, and you'd fight him instead. So let's turn on. Let's turn on Demon. See, this looks cool because you can see it, how they made his beads, you know, right there around his neck. Those are his beads. He has his slippers on, you know. His hair is just different texture. His eyes are glowing. This is a good job. Like, I am so happy to be able to unbox these things. PDP is doing a really good job. I don't even have any suggestions for them. It would be cool if they kept going with the whole, you know, original Street Fighter roster. If they got an M. Bison in there, if they got a Zangief. I wonder if they're going to keep going. Like I said, I saw 4 of these I was able to unbox. If you go look at my other videos, I did unbox, like I said, a Chun-Li and a Ryu. And as far as the DC goes, I've unboxed a Harley Quinn, which they did the original Harley Quinn with the jumpsuit, and a Joker, which they did once again more of the Batman. They're going with like the Batman animated series more so rather than the new Batman stuff, which I personally like better. So the Joker that they got was from the Batman animated series, where he wore the purple suit and he was kind of like, he had the slick back hair. It wasn't like the Jared Leto one, but I like the animated series better. And like I said, it wasn't the Suicide Squad. It wasn't the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. It was the old Harley Quinn with the red and black, you know, jumper or cat suit, whatever you would like to call it. So that's a good thing. Now they're going with the Street Fighter. I say stick with the original ones. If they do a Blanca, that would be awesome. But I don't know how they would get it. But I'm happy that they was able to do the Ryu, they was able to do the Ken, and they did an Akuma. So that makes me happy because not many people would do an Akuma or anything. You know, you do a Ryu, you have to do a Ken. When I saw the Ryu and the Chun-Li, I was kind of weirded out, but you know, that's how it works. So these are the 3 that I got to unbox today. My Batman, my Ken, and my Akuma. So, not mine, but I would love for them to be mine. So these Pixel Pals, there's more and more and more and more of them. and they keep making more. And I think they're doing a great job by adding and adding and adding and adding, because you can't go wrong, because people just want more. And they're cheap, $15. That's it. So once again, my name is Jarrell, aka J Real. I'm gonna stay here with Akuma. I'm staying with my man, Light Up Akuma. My man Akuma, and we're signing out. Everybody have a blessed day.